We welcome everyone to this joyous occasion. We have gathered today to give thanks for the gift of marriage, to witness the joining together of Trevor and Nancy, to surround them with our love so they may be strengthened for their life together.
Marriage is a gift to two people so that they may help and comfort each other, living together through times of plenty and want, through times of joy and sorrow, in sickness and health, throughout all their days.
Marriage allows a couple to fully express their love to each other. In marriage, they belong to each other and with affection and tenderness freely give themselves to each other.
In marriage, they are called to a new way of life. This way of life must not be entered into carelessly or from selfish motives, but responsibly.
Let us pray. Gracious God, we are so grateful for this special time together and for the opportunity to celebrate the love Nancy and Trevor have found in each other. Bless the commitment they make. As they honor their promises, may they know of our support and care, not only this day, but throughout their wonderful future, which we know will be filled with much happiness and joy. Amen.
Nancy, marriage is the joining of two people who promise to love each other for all the days of their lives. I ask you, do you affirm your desire and intention to begin this journey of marriage? If so, please say, I do.
I do. Trevor? Marriage is a joining of two people who promise to love each other for all the days of their lives. I ask you now, do you affirm your desire and intention to begin this journey of marriage? Do all the members of Nancy's family give their blessing to Trevor and Nancy and promise to do everything in your power to uphold them in their marriage? If so, please say, we do.
We do. Do all the members of Trevor's family give our blessing to Nancy and Trevor and promise to do everything in our power to uphold them in their marriage? If so, please say, we do.
We do. And will all of you witnessing these vows do everything in your power to uphold Trevor and Nancy in their marriage? Please say, we will.
From How Falling in Love is Like Owning a Dog by Taylor Molly. On cold winter nights, love is warm. It lies between you and lives and breathes and makes funny noises. Love wakes you up at all hours of the night with its needs. It needs to be fed so it will grow and stay healthy. Love doesn't like being left alone for long, but come home and love is always happy to see you. It may break a few things accidentally in its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for long. Love makes messes. Love leaves you little surprises here and there. Love needs lots of cleaning up after. Sometimes love just wants to go out for a nice long walk because love loves exercise. It will run you around the block and leave you panting, breathless. Pull you in different directions at once or wind itself around and around you until you're all wound up and you cannot move. But love makes you meet people wherever you go. People who have nothing in common but love stop and talk to each other on the street. Throw things away and love will bring them back again and again and again. But most of all, love needs love, lots of it. And in return, love loves you and never stops.
From the abridged version of The Princess Bride by William Goldman. Do I love you? My God, if only you were a grain of sand, mine would be a universe of beaches. I have lived my life with only a prayer that some sudden dawn you might glance in my direction. I have not known a moment in years when the sight of you did not send my heart careening against my ribcage. I have not known a night when your visage did not accompany me to sleep. There has not been a morning when you did not flutter behind my waking eyes. I love you, okay? You want it louder? I love you. Spell it out, should I? I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. You want it backwards? You love I.
First Corinthians 13. If I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels, but do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers, and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away all my possessions, and if I hand over my body so that I may boast, but I do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. It's You I Like by Mr. Rogers. It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. The way you are right now, the way deep inside you, not the things that hide you, not your toys, they're just beside you. But it's you I like. Every part of you, your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like. It's you yourself. It's you I like.
Nancy and Trevor, I can't tell you how wonderful and honored that Barbara and I are to be officiating at this wonderful event in your lives. And we always try to find a way to put marriage into perspective. And so Barbara and I want to do it our own way. Tomorrow, you two are going on a 2-week journey to other countries. I thought of that as I reflected on your marriage together. Each of you have been on a journey since the day you were born. A journey that included certain people, customs, and traditions. Because of that, each of you has developed your own unique personality. That journey from birth to now is the baggage that you bring to the continuation of your journey as husband and wife.
Often, when we use the word baggage in this way, it has a negative connotation, but it also has a positive one as well. It is good to take some baggage on a trip, unless you are rich and you can afford to buy new clothes along the way. Don't ever be afraid to share the baggage that you bring with each other, to talk about if you want to continue to carry a particular piece of it in your marriage. Some of it will be cast aside as you create your own way. Some of it will be used again and again and again.
As you continue your journey on a new road, what is your vision? Where are you traveling to? Just like every journey has, in a sense, a destination, so your marriage should have one. The road you take on your journey to get there may change from time to time, and you will make mistakes and wind up on little gravel roads at a dead end, and you'll have to backtrack and find a new way. But in the end, you're heading towards something. It's really about committing yourselves to a common goal, commitment to a journey. You know, we pastors like the word commitment. It talks about being together in good and bad times, being honest, allowing for each other's growth, giving and taking and being there for each other. That is all about commitment. And that will help you when you find yourselves on the back roads of your marriage, when you're tired and feel like the other person just isn't listening. But the truth is that it is your commitment to each other that will get you to your destination.
And let's talk about the destination. So often when we think about a destination, we think of an actual place and the time it takes to get there. But how narrow that is. There are places that have little to do with surroundings and much more to do with feelings or hopes and dreams, or even just simply a sense that this is good and right. Broadly speaking, these are places of the heart. And as we all know, the heart has its reasons. The heart has its own logic. What we feel in our hearts drive us even when we assume our minds are in the driver's seat. And this happens especially when it comes to relationships. You both have done such an outstanding job of figuring out how to trust your hearts on the journey together. And we know that we'll only continue with greater and greater depth, with greater and greater caring and deeper forgiveness and deeper happiness and joy. You will find yourselves arriving at a wonderful place. Name those places for the other. Cherish them all. Take in what is truly precious about the moment and savor. I think so many of us pass by way too quickly these places of the heart we arrive at when they are so worth intentionally staying there for a while, miming the riches and beauty of the point you have gotten to in all that it means.
Trevor and Nancy, this new leg of your journey is just beginning. Enjoy the trip. Celebrate all the destinations. And we know that as you travel together, your journey will be blessed with much joy, hope, and love. Amen.
These are the 7 blessings. May you be generous and giving with each other. May your sense of humor and playful spirit always continue to enliven your relationship. May you always respect the diversity of humankind. May you act with compassion to those less fortunate and with responsibility to the communities of which you are a part. May you appreciate and complement each other's differences. May you always share yourselves openly with your friends and family. May your home be a haven of blessing and peace.
And so we invite you to face each other. And it's time to exchange vows, so Trevor is going first.
Nancy, my best friend, my sunshine, my inexplicable joy, the love of my life. I want to always be the lucky guy who gets to hold your hand, have big helpings of your guacamole, and of course, hopelessly fall asleep next to you before our TV shows are over. Without any doubt in my mind, you are the person who I want to spend the rest of my life with, to have wonderful experiences with, to share interests and passions with, to take on life's challenges with, and most importantly, to adopt dogs with. I promise to love and cherish you, quirks and all, through all the good times and the bad times, whatever life throws our way, be it sickness, sorrows, or crazy NJ transit delays. I promise to be there for you, hold your hand, care for you, listen to you, comfort, support, encourage you. These things I promise today, tomorrow, and for as long as we both shall live.
Trevor?
Before we met, I never knew that holding someone's hand also held a secret. And then we met, and you taught me that one simple gesture can convey love and security and joy and friendship and passion. And how lucky am I to feel those things every day. I look forward to a lifetime of love and laughter, grocery shopping, silly voices, fresh herbs from your garden, daily check-in phone calls after work, naming our furniture, apple picking, and being quiet with you when I need a respite from the world. Because you are my world, my love, my forever. I promise I will do all I can to hold your happiness, not just with a clasped hand, but with an open mind and a full heart. When you reach for me, I will always be there. I love you.
Trevor, repeat after me. With this ring, I joyfully marry you and join my life to yours. It is a symbol of my eternal love and everlasting friendship and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Nancy, repeat after me. With this ring, I joyfully marry you and join my life to yours. It is a symbol of my eternal love and everlasting friendship and the promise of all my tomorrows. In the presence of this gathering of witnesses, Nancy and Trevor have made their solemn vows to each other. They have confirmed their promises by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, we proclaim that they are now husband and wife.
We conclude this ceremony with the breaking of the glass. In Jewish tradition, the breaking of the glass at a wedding is a symbolic prayer and hope that your love for one another will remain until the pieces of the glass come together again. Or, in other words, that your love will last forever.
The glass then is broken to protect the marriage with the implied prayer. May your bond of love be as difficult to break as it would be to put together the pieces of this glass.
Mazel tov.
It is our joy to present to you Trevor and Nancy Dalin-Peters.